think, Ryan Grubb, it was a nice experiment. I think it was a little bit of fitting a square peg into a round hole, just given, especially with Kenneth Walker. I think this is going to be, as long as he's healthy, I think this is going to be the best season that we see out of Kenneth Walker with Klint Kubiak because he's definitely more of a downhill, un, you know, I formation kind of back, as opposed to being more out of the shotgun. So I think Kubiak is great. And then, other names as I was reading through some of these coaches that went elsewhere. John Benton went from New Orleans to Seattle, and he was an offensive line coach in New Orleans. And really, I mean, you could look at what he did even with Trevor Penning, kind of turned him around from being a bust. And they had some injuries, but I think he made do with a tough situation in New Orleans. So it's that's going to be big because Seattle, I think, outside of the running game being inefficient, which then you know you could tie to the offensive line having their struggles too. So I think for Seattle, this is it's a really good combination of hires, and they're going into a really important year because Gino is pretty much playing out the last year of his contract, if I'm not mistaken. So